Go to bigmancomics.com for the best in action adventure entertainment. Hey guys, Gabe Eltaeb here, bigmancomics.com with another expert opinion. You're welcome, by the way. Guys, why am I an expert? About 20, 25 years of award-winning work as a writer, illustrator, and colorist. If you've heard of it, I've worked on it. Star Wars, Transformers, Batman, Superman, Justice League, Marvel, DC, Disney, Warner Brothers, IDW. If you have heard of it, I have worked on it for a long, long time. There's a lot of opinions out there, but most of them aren't expert opinions. So here we go. Zachary Levi, and this is an issue that is near and dear to my heart. He came out this last weekend at a speech, a fundraiser, a rally for RFK and Trump and everything like that. The election is imminent. And he, he's a big supporter of RFK. And now that RFK, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., for those of you that don't know, has thrown his support behind Trump to make America great again and make America healthy again. And you're going to see, I'm getting healthier, baby. When you see this picture of me and Zachary Levi that I'm going to show you in a little bit, yeah, I know him. Come on. You guys don't? I was a good 60 pounds heavier when I met this guy. It's embarrassing, but we'll laugh at it. Anyway, he comes out and speaks against woke and nonsense just by supporting Trump. And this is not allowed. This is not allowed in Hollywood. I got into not a fight, but a Twitter debate with some communist intellectuals, some Marxist progressive intellectuals yesterday, the day before, and they were saying, oh, big deal. He's canceled because his movies suck. It has nothing to do with Trump support. And this is the ideology, the modus operandi, if you will, of the abuser. And don't get it twisted at all. The left are completely abusive people. They absolutely are. You know, they are completely intolerant of anyone to the right of Mao. So if you're just a normal Democrat, a normal liberal, they hate you and call you a right-wing fascist. And heaven forbid you're a libertarian, a conservative, or Republican, because now they're busting out the N-word, N-A, you know what, I can't say the rest of it, on YouTube. And that's the World War II N-word, not the other one. But yeah, that's what they'll do to you if you do all that stuff, if you disagree with their holy religion of communism, Marxism, socialism. That's the thing that makes me laugh. They try and act like those things are different. Socialism isn't communism. It's not Marxism. It's all the same thing, guys. It's all shit. Some of it's just diarrhea, and some of it's another kind, and dog crap, and horse crap, and chicken crap. It's all crap. All of it's crap. All of it's anti-human. All of it's evil. So Zachary Levi, I've seen him in the media the last few years. Lockdown changed what a lot of people were going to say out loud. Not enough, but it did get people to speak up, like me and some of my friends. But I've seen inklings, and I knew this guy's based. I knew it. I knew he was. I knew he wasn't one of the wokies. I knew he wasn't going to be in the march with the pink hat and all that. So I was debating people on Twitter, as one does. And it's such a waste of time. I don't know why I got sucked into that. But I don't try to be mean when I go on X and debate people. I try to be thought-provoking and ask rhetorical questions. And I just, I said, oh, the woke people, this and that. And something woke people, communists, all these subverters, they must learn it at the junior college in that first-year sociology class of, if the conservatives call something woke, just tell them, what is the definition of woke? And that's what one of the guys hit me with. So here's a little a freebie for all of you to tell someone the next time, because I know you've seen it on social media. It's a little sleight of hand they're trying to pull in it, and it's not really an argument. They don't really believe in what they're saying. What it is a sleight of hand to change the subject. They don't want A versus B. They don't want the actual argument of the merits of wokeness versus non-wokeness. They want to go to a third thing that we're going to debate. Oh, you don't even know what it means, and just move those goalposts all over. And I just told them, oh, it's simple what woke means. It's a thing that idiots pretend they don't understand, that is just a culture of resentment, where ugly losers hate beautiful winners and try to destroy their world out of resentment. And again, you see it with like Dragon Age. You see it with Star Wars. You see it with all the Lord of the Rings and all the stuff they're doing now. They take the winning, beautiful, awesome thing that winners and hardworking people made, and they try to destroy it because they don't have it. So I'm glad for Mr. Levi to come out and speak against this crap, to face off metaphorically against these people. What does that crowd smell like? Just desperation? Is that what it smells like in there? Just desperation and a day old DoorDash or something like that. A lot of D's in there. Day old DoorDash desperation. There you go, kids. Today's show was brought to you by the letter D. Here's me. Now, hold on. You'd be calling me fat. Okay? I was fat. Look at this face. I look like I'm hiding like chestnuts for the winter. in my nest in the trees. Not now. Not now. This is like Brad Pitt is jealous of me now. But yeah, that's probably now. I'm a tall dude. Zachary Levi is a tall dude. I'm 6'4" with my shoes on. 6'3" and change, 6'4" with my shoes on, and not a fatso anymore. Not anymore. I'm down to in the in the 250s. That picture there, that's got to be like 315. But in my defense, I liked eating a lot and didn't watch what I ate very much. In my defense back then. But I'll tell you a fun story about this. How I met him. So I worked for DC Comics in the past, as you know, and I got invited to go to the Shazam movie premiere. This is April of 2019. I had worked on the Shazam comic. I asked Jim Lee. He got me a ticket the day before. He said, "Oh, we don't have tickets." And I had gone to the Aquaman premiere in 2018, and he got me a ticket to this. And my daughter was living in Hollywood at the time doing stand-up. And so the day before we found out we are going to go, I went and bought a red shirt and a gold tie. We go. It's awesome. But they didn't get us tickets to go. So you all know Mann's Chinese Theater on Hollywood Boulevard. It's the most famous theater there in Hollywood where you go in, you watch a movie premiere, and then diagonal across the street is the Roosevelt Hotel. And that's where DC Comics has had parties in the past. Aquaman, it was awesome. You hang out there, DJs, catered food like you wouldn't believe. I don't drink, but there's an open bar. It was awesome. You get to meet and greet with movie stars. At Aquaman, I just hung out with Dolph Lundgren. He's such a nice, down-to-earth guy, by the way. And I'm taller than him. I like to say that because he's a tall guy. And it is called Big Man Comics after all. Anyway, so I go to the Shazam thing, but we don't have tickets to the party at the Roosevelt Hotel. We get to go to the theater, but then me and my daughter, I got to drop her off at her apartment in Hollywood, and I got to drive back to San Diego. We come out of the Shazam movie. It was fun. The first one was great. We come out. I'm congratulating the kid that played Shazam, not Zachary Levi, but the young kid. I'm like, "Hey, you did great, son," this and that. And I'm looking over at the Roosevelt Hotel across the street, and me and my daughter, I'm like, "Let's go to the parking lot, get our car, and go." And I was so disappointed because everyone was laughing and walking over this hotel. And I told my daughter, "Hold on. Night's not over. Follow me." So I'm an improver. I'm a groundling. I've been to the groundlings. I'm an improv guy. My daughter gets right behind me. We're just walking. And the woman who played Shazam's sister, I think she was the first female lead in the movie. I forget her name. I apologize. She walks right up to the bouncer in front of the Roosevelt and goes, "This way?" And he's like, "Yep, that way." Now, knowing what I know about persuasion and human psychology, if I just mimicked her tone and gesture, he would just pattern, 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 like an assembly line, right? So she goes, "This way?" And he goes, "Yep." And her crew of like 3-4 people go. I look right in the bouncer's face. I go, "This way?" And he's all, "Yep, that way." So me and my daughter, we scurry really fast into the Roosevelt. We take 3-4 turns. It's like a Link going through in a dungeon trying to find Zelda. And we come into this big room, and there's music and lights, a DJ, catered food everywhere. And I'm like, "We did it. We snuck in." So one of my great memories in 2019 of me and my daughter both being entertainers is sneaking into a Hollywood party. And we hung out there all night and saw everybody. But we posed for this picture with him, and he was a delight. So I would say bravo to you, Zachary Levi, standing up to the wokies and not caring, just like me, just like my buddy Matthew Margin, my buddy Dean Cain. These are the guys I like, the guys that will actually say something. They won't just take the money for the evil. You know what I mean? Because I know people in the mainstream, they message me privately, and you know who you are because you watch these videos, and you tell me, "Gabe, I really like the stance you took against DC Comics, but, I got a rent and mortgage and a family, blah, blah, blah." It's like, okay, that's your choice if you can live with that. But it was an awesome night getting into that party and hanging out with him. As far as the sequel, I don't know anything about it. I didn't see it. It didn't do good, but I didn't not see it because I didn't want to. It was like the lockdowns kind of soured me on going to the theater. It just kind of irritated me that movies were closed for so long, and I got out of a habit of going because I used to love to go a couple times a month. But I'm the reverse of most people when it comes to the movie theater. I like to go alone. I don't want anyone there when I'm there. When I go to the movie theater, I want like there to be an 11 o'clock show on a Tuesday night. There's nothing worse to me than a packed house for a movie. And I know 99% of people, that's what they love. They love so many people being there, everyone laughing at the joke at the same time. For whatever reason, I cannot stand that. My son is the same way. He tells me he's exactly the same. So when I go to a movie theater, Tuesday night, 11, nobody's there. I'm like, nice. But if I go to the movie theater Tuesday night, 11, and someone's there, I'm mad. What are they doing at my theater? Guys, stand up to the woke mob. Don't listen. Always follow the law, but speak your mind. We have a beautiful thing here, at least in America. And a lot of the West sort of has it, but not like America. Free speech. Speak your mind, because the only thing that evil needs to succeed is for good men to do nothing, say nothing. Put your head down. You're going to get more of what you got. Zachary Levi is putting his money where his mouth is. I put my money where my mouth is. And speaking of money, you can support me today. Go to bigmancomics.com. Get yourself an amazing t-shirt. Look at those shirts there. You can have that blue one with the skull. That's the same one. The hand's cut off by the blue screen. The same one that Dean wears. Dean Cain, as Chris Tanaka, wears in Volume 1 of Dean Cain All-American Lawman. Go to the website now. There's a couple autographed editions left and a few of the first printings left, and then that's it. When they're gone, they're gone. We'll do second printings in the future, but the first edition, you want that. What you also see here are the books that are currently being worked on. Empyrean, Jericho Green and the Hammerheads, Dean Cain All-American Lawman Volume 2, and of course, The Unstoppable Tyrus with my good friend Tyrus from Fox News and Pro Wrestling. We got you covered. They ruined all the stuff. You hate what they did to Star Wars. You hate what they did to superheroes. You hate what they did to action adventure role models. I got you covered, baby. I got it all for you. So head over to, and again, the apparel, come on. These are great. I'm wearing the Anti-Socialist Social Club shirt right now. You hate socialism. You don't want Comrade Kamala Harris to win, right? Join the Anti-Socialist Club today. Go ahead and get you one of these at bigmancomics.com. They're in stock and they ship fast. You don't have to worry about waiting forever when you're dealing with me. All right, guys, follow me on all socials. On X, I'm Big Man Comics. Everywhere else, I'm Gabe Eltaeb, and you see how to spell it right there. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like, and we will talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow us on social media and go to bigmancomics.com.